So they'll be calling you a radical. So this is coming out of Eastern European media because you're not going to get anything in the United States on the Big Z. Critical parts delivered to the Big Z. What is the critical fucking parts? Read through it. Read through it. Diesel fuel. When you get down to the point that you're fucking emergency have to bring diesel fuel into a fucking nuclear reactor, you're way past the fucking Mendoza line. You're way past fucking emergency fucking status. Way past. Custer's last stand on fucking balcony. Just the biggest fucking load of weapons grade. And somebody says, oh, the IAEA says you can't have weapons grades. And you, oh, fucking please, the IAEA. Those fucking clowns. They tell you about Fukushima. Number one, every single nuclear reactor in the fucking world has weapons grade. Uranium-235, after they centrifuge uranium-238, that's what fucking nuclear reactors are. Every single one of them has weapons grades on Earth. And if I have to have one more idiot regurgitate to me the fucking number of nuclear reactors off a Wikipedia page, I'm going to fucking idiots. There's not 410 nuclear reactors on Earth. There was in 2011 when Kevin Blanch and the Post-Ignorance Army kicked down the domino, sending up the greatest grassroots activism fucking accomplishment by activists, grassroots in human history. The shutting down of Center Nothing. And if it wasn't for Kevin Blanch's cancer, my fight, the whole thing, it would never happen. And just remember, let's go back to 2011 when I stood right here when everybody was fucking going silver ape shit. I'm like, fuck you, sell your silver. I turned $3,000 into $800,000 in fucking 2010, 2011, right on YouTube. Fucking shit. I mean, that's just a fact. Play back the tape, Your Honor. When Tesla went public in 2011, I'm like, sell your silver, go all in Tesla. Tesla's just up 23,000. How come you're not a billionaire? I've had $850,000 of Tesla and Apple in 2011. Do the math. Fuck, be worth $100 million today. What happened? What fucking happened? It's fucking... Talk about not to be. I got a stomach ache in October. I had to sell my entire portfolio to get into the bone marrow. I was uninsured. I had to sell off the portfolio to get into the bone marrow transplant center. I fucking got AML, leukemia, and was given 2 months to live. If it wasn't for that cancer, that domino never gets kicked. My place in time. Whoa. I've been very, very sick the last few days. Very fucking sick. And of course, these doctors can't figure it out. Just like when I had cancer, I had to diagnose myself. Sent me home with hospice. I mean, it's a fucking nightmare. So, when they've got a fucking emergency listen, Custer's last stand. All nuclear reactors have backup diesel generators built into them for when the power gets knocked out, which is emergency, beyond emergency status. Now let's get real. When the power is cut to a nuclear core, it takes weeks, if not months, to cool down a core. When the power gets up, we call that a fucking scram. It surges back into the core, and the core will blow up, and then that's full blown out nuclear. How do they prevent it? They have to open the fucking valve, which they did at San Onofre on January 30th, 2012. That Kevin Blanch was, I went in out of a coma that fucking day in the bone marrow transplant LDS. I'm the guy that reported that to the world, so you wouldn't even know. The people inside there were sending me, they were cheating on the exchange. They vented all over you in San Clemente. They opened the core. Have they opened the cores over there? There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. So when I hear them that fucking they're having to get emergency fuel into the diesel, now think about this. You got the biggest load of fucking uranium-235 on site there than probably anywhere in the world, at least in Europe. Oh, well, the IAEA says they can't have weapons grade. Every single nuclear reactor in the world has weapon grades. Hello, kiddies. Uranium-238 comes naturally from the Earth, right? Right. From millions and millions of years of lightning strikes. That's not what's in a nuclear energy reactor. Western zirconium's right there. Those scumbags. That's what makes the rods. How do they get those little pellets of uranium-235 and the gloves? Karen Silkwood on Balco in there. They have to centrifuge it. So they take the uranium-238 and they fission versus fusion, the same fucking thing. Split the atom, fucking collide the fucking atom, split the atom. It's the most nastiest, grotesque fucking process in the fucking world. How do they do that? They use a hex gas. They have to gas it nasty. Now they do it at Bruce in Ontario. They do it at fucking in Illinois, Honeywell.